Welcome to another video. In this video, we'll be looking at accessing a class method in Python. So for those that have been following, this is our second part of the video that I made on creating a class. So now I'm going to give you the syntax of how you can go about that one. So you have to understand, first of all, what is a class method, or in a Python object-oriented programming, what is a class? What is a method? So a method is simply just a function within the class. So in the video, we are just going to look at how you can be able to create a method and then be able to access that method. So remember to support, subscribe, and watch. Okay. So I'm going to start by first of all creating a class. So like we did yesterday, so we have to define, we have to write the class. This is the keyword. So write the word class, and then what is the name of that class is just the person. So this person is we're trying to map as to the real object. So in order to access anything within this class, person class, we have to create an object, and then that will have an access to the properties. So let's create a or define an initialization function, or rather a method. So this is init. So this is an initialization. So we saw that the first thing you put is a self and then the name. Okay, so let's just keep it simple. Okay, so whenever you create a function, at the end of the function you put a loop. Then from there we're going to create now a variable called, let's just say, my name, okay, equals to whatever the name is, whether the property to this person function, or rather class. So from there, now we can create the object. So I'm just going to say person1, okay, is equal to the name of the class. And then you can see that whenever you are inside the curly, or rather the brackets, you can see that the name can be any. Okay, so I'm just going to put my name. Okay, remember, there is just one property, so whatever we attach to the object should also be one property. Now if I try to attach, let's say for example, my address, or maybe let's just say phone number. So phone number 967 dot. Okay. So because this property, which is the phone number, is not actually defined in this initialization method, so this is going to be an error. So now when I print to say print p1 dot, so you can only see that I'm just going to get, I just want to access the name. Okay, and then just simply say that your name is whatever name, or rather the property is. So once we do that, we are going to get the name, okay, to this object, because we passed into the class this property. Then once I run, so now you can see that it says type error, because this person dot this takes only 2 position argument, but 3 were given. Okay, so what this means is that okay, let me get just so I just want to get Okay, so I'm going to get this. Okay, so now you can see that there is a problem here. So takes two position argument, but three were given. So what is happening? So probably it's trying to say three were given. This is count maybe this and that and that. Okay, so the challenge is that this number here is not actually defined. So when you say number, and then here I pass in, okay, so it means I pass in now. So I define now, so say self dot number, so equals to phone. Okay, so this means that how many properties do I have? Two, but initially even this one, the self, is also being counted. So you have to be careful in Python that you don't overput the number of properties, or rather these class variable, class method variables or properties. So one of the name, the phone. Okay, so now, and within the object, we are going to attach or bind the object to this class and then pass in whatever properties that we have initialized here. So only things that are initialized in the init initialization method, those are the ones that will be passed onto the object. Okay, so let's print that or just do this. So now you can see that we get the output as if your name is Mike Warrior. Okay. Now I can also get that, and your number is, so whatever my phone number is, and then just pass in P1, okay, dot. Now you can see on very top that I have the number here. So that's what I'm passing in, okay, to have access to this. So just more like I'm just mapping out. So whatever the actual value for this property is, then we map it. Whatever the actual value for this property, the number, this is the actual value. Okay. So now once you do that, and then we run the program again. Okay, so now you can see that your name is Mike Warrior and your number is this. Okay, now I want to be able to do the method. So anything that is below this class, okay, and then if you have a function defined under the class here, that is going to be called a method, because the way we'll be accessing that is just through a method function, ways of accessing whatever value we want to get. So I'm going to say function define greet, and then I pass in the colon. Now, if I want to grab the properties or the variables on top within the initialization function, then I can just pass in the self keyword. So this self means that I'm now able to get access to these two above. So from there now, what's going to happen is I'm going just to print, maybe just to greet this person. So I'm just going to say good afternoon. Okay, so good afternoon, and then whatever the name, I can say Mr. whatever. Good afternoon. So we're going to say self dot the name. Okay, so what we have done here is that we have created a method. Okay, so this is the method that we have just created based on whatever the program is going to be doing. And what we want to do now is to print out this, to have access to this. Okay, so now what we do is that we are going to say um, okay, so now what you have done is, in order for me to have access to this function, okay, because whatever the class name we have on the very top of this program is named person. And now what we're going to do is we know that on line 11 we have created this object which now binds with the exact information that we want. Okay, so in order for us to have access to this, we are not going to say person and then dot this, no, because this is already um, binded to this object P1, so person P1. So we want to get information from this person P1, because even this, whatever is this function is having, is passed on to the class there. So what's going to happen is on line 12, we're going to say P, so P1, this object, P1 dot. So the moment you just do the dot, now the dot is what we call a method of accessing. So that is what we call method to access something, because this object is built onto that class. So I have the function there, it's called greet. So I get that, and then since it is a function, so I put in the brackets there, and then there is nothing to put here. Okay, so when you look at this, it says method the def, and then this is not. Okay, so it's going to return good afternoon, Mr. whatever, Mr. Okay, so this will return now. Okay, so let's clear the screen. So when I now write the name of the file and then the keyword Python or just py, this will run the program. So now you can see the first output is good afternoon, Mr. Wadia. Okay, so I can also do for the phone number. So I can just go back to my function, which is a greet function, and then so just a comma, your phone number is, your phone number is, so I'm going to say self dot number. So now I have access to these two properties from the class. So obviously this will come out to say, good afternoon, Mr. Warrior, your phone number is that. Okay. Okay, so run the program. Okay, so now you can see good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Warrior. Your phone number is this. Okay. So that's how you go about creating, or rather creating a method and then having an access to that, and then probably printing that. Okay. So thank you so much, and I'll get back to you in the next video. So it's bye bye, and I'll see you again.